Welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 FES. What I find interesting about that opening is, for whatever reason, whenever it plays at the start, and the music plays, the capture card doesn't pick up that music for some reason. It's only my separate commentary recording that picks it up from the TV. Strange. It's like if it goes on longer, then it will pick up on the capture card, but for whatever reason it usually doesn't. 115 hours. I could finally completed Metaphor a while back. The ending was alright. Boss fight was drawn out. It really felt like, one of those boss fights that's like, when will you just stay down? Just let it go, man. Why is it like, this isn't even my final form. This isn't over. It's never over. And that's like, And now, despite my mixed feelings on the game, I'm playing it on New Game Plus to try to get the other trophies, and I switched the voice acting to English, which felt a bit weird at first, but I'm kind of used to it now. Yeah. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. It's like it's grown on me a bit more, but I still find Metaphor to be flawed. Quite a bit flawed indeed. It definitely feels like rushed in some areas, and I don't know. What am I trying to get here? Is this? No. Right? Yeah. Trying to get tab for Persona. Let's get on with it. And you know what I find weird about Metaphor as well is like, looking up is like people are like, oh yeah, I beat the game in like 60 odd hours, 80 odd hours. It took me over 100 hours to beat the game. How the hell did people beat it so much quicker? I don't know what it is about my playthrough that added to the time. Because, sure, I took my time with it a bit, but I feel like maybe time that was added to it was the fact that sometimes I'd be in the middle of playing the game, but I'd also be editing a video at the same time or uploading. So the game would still be running as I'm dealing with that. So maybe that added, but still, the fact that it took me over 100 hours to beat the game, it's kind of ridiculous considering, everywhere I go looking up, it's like, oh, people are like, oh, you'd be in 80 odd hours or so. Like, how? Just how? It's sure, I did everything that I don't think I did everything necessarily. I didn't do all the debates, I didn't read all the books. I almost read all the books, but wasn't able to. Which is why I like the second playthrough. I'm playing the second playthrough on the hardest difficulty as well. Because I thought for whatever reason that one trophy was linked to the difficulty. And it turns out it's not. You just have to do this stupid challenge where you bungee jump off a cliff 3 times. You gotta do that successfully 3 times to get a trophy. I don't think the difficulty really matches on that. So yeah, I'm past the second town, city, whatever, completed that yesterday. So on the second playthrough, and it's gonna suck. I just know it. It's so far so easy because I still got the strongest weapons in the game from the first playthrough. And I've got the archetypes maxed out, but the stupid thing is you don't get access to the archetypes right away. You've gotta unlock the bonds to unlock them. So they still lock you out of that on New Game Plus, which is really annoying. So it's like you start out, it's like, okay, so I'm stuck with the Seeker until I unlock the other ones. It's like currently I've got... Wow. It's weird because I've almost maxed out the bond for the merchant as well. It's so early on in the game. It took me a lot longer on my first one. You gotta max out the stats on like courage and stuff. Anyways, point is, I just know this second playthrough is gonna suck if I actually do play through the whole thing, because I still gotta get the trophy of defeating the final boss at full power, and it's on the hardest difficulty. So unless the hardest difficulty all it does is just make it so that you gain XP and all that at a slower rate, you know, if they actually went ahead and made the fights tougher legitimately from a gameplay perspective and not just from like the fact that you're on the levels, then I am fucked when I get to that final boss, because you know, I had a bit of trouble with it without it being at full power. I lost to one of its forms at least once, but I can't imagine fighting at full power. I'm gonna have to reach max level. It's gonna suck. I feel terrible. Lost my temper and said all those things to your party chat. I'm really worried about Kenku. How I would feel is not to have a place to belong to. Ken must decide what is best for him. It is a difficult decision for such a young person to make, but I am not worried. Ken has a strong will. I am confident he will make the right choice. Speaking of will, that's apparently the protagonist's name in Metaphor. You know, when I went through my first playthrough, it's like at the start they ask you, the player, they break the fourth wall. It's like, who are you, the true seeker? So it's like, okay, I use the name there. So then it's like, okay, what am I gonna name the protagonist? I just end up naming Real. Japanese name for dragon. I was like, because it's so generic, right? It kind of fit, honestly. But when I found out his name's supposed to be Will, and it's like, that's really on the nose, considering who the protagonist turns out to be. So, his name is Will. Yeah. They're really on the nose with the whole thing. They don't, you know, they're not subtle at all. I'm unable to assist you in this matter. I will stand by until fuller notice. Shinjiro-san was so cool. He said this is how it should be. So his dying words. Would you be able to say that? You could say it? Of course. No way. Same here, I could never say that. Arf. Feels weird, you know, it's like, yeah, Shinjiro just straight up got killed off and Ken is MIA right now. And that video I uploaded last night, it's got 1 view currently. It had no views when I went to bed last night. But now it's got 1 view. I wonder if this is the thing, right? Because part before that has like 30 something views, right? And I noticed that video, you know, where I fought the bosses, it doesn't have a copyright claim on it. I'm wondering if maybe the copyright claims make it so that the video becomes less visible or what. Because previous part copyright, you know, on the music. I guess because when they, you know, remade Persona 3, it becomes more, you know, current, I guess. So they're like, okay, the music from that game, so copyright claim this video because it's got music from this game, even though it's the older version of it. It's really annoying. So Ken-kun doesn't have a place to stay, huh? Should be more understanding. Look what he's doing now. Where's Akihiko at, actually? Student fatality at Port Island Station. Though he rarely attended school, he was often spotted at the crime scene. It's believed that it must have arisen from a dispute and are questioning what it is. So see, if you can just shoot someone and they'd be just dead like that, what's the point of these personas, man? It's like, was that the power of his evoker, or did he have a literal gun? It's like, how? How did he obtain that? Where the hell is Akihiko then? Is he upstairs? Unless he was downstairs and I just completely overlooked him. Maybe he's in a spot that we don't usually see him. I don't see him anywhere. I'll use that to fast travel. That's the end of the day. Whoa, don't run off like that, man. I wasn't first. I didn't even have my hands on the controller. I just freaking ran for it. It's this controller, man. Sometimes it's just making moves like that. The analog sticks are finicky. But yeah, that's the trouble with Persona games. I mean, I mentioned it isn't so much a problem with Persona 1 and 2, Persona 3 onwards. Because they got the calendar system with circle links and all that. Same problem with Metaphor because they decided to build the calendar system there as well. Is the sense of urgency in the story kind of falls apart when you can just go about your daily life doing random things. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna be chill with one of my friends, man. Like, oh, Shinjiro's dead, Ken's missing. Yeah, we'll get to it when we get to it, you know. We get some serious pacing issues. Just like Persona 3, I was like, it's definitely got the better story of Persona 3, 4, and 5. But it definitely has some serious pacing issues. It takes forever to get going. Next semester is going to be rough. I know it's already. This semester is just a warm-up. The game starts for real during the second semester. Better use the library or study wisely at home. We can never use the library though. Because one, we don't actually need it right now. It's maxed out everything. Plus, if you actually do use the library, you can't max out all the social info simply. Did they make it more easily obtainable in the remake? Or did they make it still as balls to wall difficult where you got perfects just to max them all out, where you can't do anything with social links? It's kind of insane. Like, we add all these other things you can do, but you don't get time to do it. Like in Metaphor, it's easy enough to max out all the balls and still have time left over. But even then you have stuff like you can do in the Gauntlet Runners. Like, I've never had to shower in Gauntlet Runner before, but that's an option you can do. I'm not sure, maybe it's even a bath, I don't know, but it apparently raises stats when it does that. But I've never done that because I've always got other things to do, like bonds or reading the book, or, you know, cooking. But with cooking, at least with one of the bonds, you can make it so it doesn't pass time. But then you got this other thing where it's like, oh yeah, you can plant seeds, but only when the gauntlet is running. So only when you're on the road, basically, can you use this thing. And it takes time, which is stupid. It shouldn't. It makes it feel completely pointless. It's like, why waste time doing that for an item that will, you know, give the experience to your archetype, when you can just equip a persona, not a persona, an archetype that's already is maxed out, so that when it levels up, you get one of those items for free. It's stupid. Anyways. Get the highest price. Please subscribe to that, Scubbies. Your sole purpose is to allow me to access the map. That is your sole reason to exist, and I think I went to the wrong station. Yes, I did. But might as well see if anyone's got any news. Thanks for looking at my reports. I'd like to take to... Oh wait, I'll take that back. I wasn't talking to you, I'm talking to the one next. Sure, anyway, it's fine. We'll just be at this bench forever. Shinjiro guy died at the gang's one night. Sometimes I'll aimlessly wander around there, if we're doing this. Notice how the apathy syndrome people haven't disappeared at all? Like, usually they disappear for a while after we defeat a shadow during the dark hour, but not this time. And I think last time I'm not sure, but they've not been decreasing in numbers. Man, wasn't that typhoon nuts? Oh, geez. If it was just a movie typhoon, I'd be all cheering for special effects. In real life, it wasn't very awesome. I give it 1 star. Can you imagine rating storms like that? Like, I give it a 1 out of 10. Terrible. It's like, how would you rate it? It's like, the more damage it does, the lower the rating, or would it be the opposite? I'll just buy another one of these. I don't even need it right now, I just thought might as well. The Akihiko student was killed. Those gangs at the spot are capable of it. Seems to be a station attendants. Like, damn it, man, this is Japan. We're not supposed to have that shit occur. I mean, how common would murder like that be in Japan? It doesn't seem like it's particularly common at all. Ow. Have I got that request from Elizabeth, or did I not? Yeah, I do have that. I wonder if it's available now. Yeah, Shinjiro really had some kind of accident guy. Could have happened to you too. I don't care much what goes on around these place. But I think about do getting snuffed. Kind of freaks me out. Yo, this had nothing to do with us, got it? We weren't even here. I know how it looks to guys like you on the outside. I don't give a shit about them if they stay out of our faces. It's smoking nervous tension filling the air. That's what the coach said too. 2 men are leaving. I lost it all, man. Come on, kid. Give me some luck. No, don't say a word. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors. Right. I won! I still have some luck left. I'm gonna go place another bet. I'll win back everything I lost. Beat it, kid. Place for adults only. I'm going back in. I lost it all again, man. Okay. Ah, you son of a bitch, you're cheating. Now, if scissors doesn't work, then it really is random, which is annoying because RNG sucks. What? I lost? Guess my luck has dried up. Thanks, kids. You made me realize that gambling is a lost cause. On today, I'm stopping cold turkey. I lost like 2 times in a row. Here's a little something to say for 5 facts. Anyway, you shouldn't be hanging around a place like this. Now beat it. We got the mahjong tile. It's like, the request doesn't tell you anything whatsoever, but yeah, this is the mahjong place. I mean, it says Ma King, so I guess mahjong king. I wonder what the sign says above. I can't be bothered. I'm not gonna bother translating that. Too much hassle, man. He's just getting all excited since sports day is coming up. Wish you would get that excited about taking class for almost middle school students, for God's sake. That guy over there, I think he's been following me around. What should I do in a situation like this? It's a role reversal. Dude, did you see that? She gave her a seat to some old butt, man. She's so sweet. You know, Japan's a place that I'd be interested in visiting someday. It's like, there's just a few problems with it. One, that's expensive as all hell, and I'm broke as hell. Two, language barrier. I mean, sure, it's like you can get around Japan without knowing the language fluently. And three, what is the most popular destination? Well, it's Tokyo, one of the most heavily populated cities in the entire world. And what am I? Someone who doesn't like crowds. I cannot imagine getting on a train in Japan, especially like Tokyo. That would be hell. Just like squashing like sardines. It's like, ugh. It's like, I'd imagine me going to Japan. It's like, I'm going to the countryside instead of Tokyo. And then you'd be like, well, now you do need to know a bit more Japanese because you'll be even more out of place. Now how long my money will last. I'll eventually have to get another job for my wife and daughter. I can't seem to make efforts, so I'll be burned out in Japan. You know, I was like, when it comes to, if you were to go to Japan, you get on a plane, you'd have to go to Tokyo anyway, really, wouldn't you? It's like, I can't imagine there'd be, I mean, there are other airports, I'd imagine, in Japan, but it's like, internationally, you could probably mostly go to Tokyo. So even if we were to be like, okay, let's go to a less crowded city or town or whatever, still have to go via Tokyo. Order the large fries at the Wild Egg Burger, make a WL the ball now, and if you go. Think of the world you're in love and eat fries, then you get me. What's up, Joe? Wanna grab some chow? Like, let's get ourselves some chow mein. Some chow mein noodles or something. Sweet, let's go to Beef Bowls. Mamoru seems excited. It's like, are you really the athlete one and not the gourmet one? Because we're touring this whole, all the restaurants. You're the true gourmet king. What a nice strip mall, Beef Bowl shop. Alright, this time I'm going all out and ordering this. We don't get to see the inside. You and Mamoru ate beef bowls. You get a lot for your money here. It's been a long time since I was able to spring for extra people. I think maybe I should buy some for them. What do you mean? The siblings, I've got 4. Mamoru seems happy. 4 siblings. Quite a lot. Especially in Japan, of all places. Our apartment's pretty small though, so we have to pack them deep. It's like, yeah, we have 1-room apartments. It's crazy. I get that. Well, there's a bunch of reasons why Japan has a population issue where it's like not enough people having games. Like, one, the workaholic kind of environment where it's like work, you don't have time for that shit. And 2, cost of living, you know, finding a place to live that would actually accommodate the children. Kind of difficult problem there, isn't it? It's not even just Japan, you know? Like, how the hell do you expect people to have more kids when life is not really affordable, it's not feasible? That must be tough. Either response works here, it doesn't matter what choice you make for this one, by the way. Yeah, you wouldn't believe how hot it gets over the sun. Contrary to his words, Mamoru seems happy. You probably don't know this, but my father died 5 years ago. Well, how would we have known that? We barely even know you. Yes, it's car fell off the cliff. I'm not fish for sympathy, I think, I'm just fortunate. I mean, imagine now, you hang out with someone, and the second or third time you hang out with them, just casually say, oh yeah, my father died 5 years ago, his car went over there. It's like, oh, sorry to hear about that. It's just suddenly out of nowhere. I mean, I guess it's not out of nowhere because we talk about siblings or like, yeah, talk about his family. Mamoru told you about his family situation. That just made you think of that video of someone's like dash wherever, you know, in their car that records, and you can see some other car go off a cliff, and it's like, I think that was actually real. So it's like, Jesus Christ, that is awful. Mamoru told you about his family situation. It seems like it's still troubling him. So she's strong now. Seems voice rings in your head. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have our blessing, and thou shalt be the son of the star. Umi Ushi. That's what that sign says. I don't know what the bits before the hiragana says, but rival athletes socially, that's and a great personas of the star cannot agree. Oops, running late. I think the preschool is gonna be letting us. See you later, kid. So now we know that he's clearly got to be the man in the house now. You gotta look after his siblings. Mamoru dug off. She and Darcy decided to finish the dorm. Your cell phone is ringing. Hello, this is Elizabeth. I'm calling to inform you of a change in tartarus. I believe the path that was blocked is now open. I thought you would like to know. I wish you a safe journey. Phone calls ended. You know, there are a fair number of Elizabeths in my family tree. Few of them.
You look half dead. What are you doing here?
When Mom died protecting me, no one would believe the real reason for her death. To this day, it's still on file as an unexplained accident. That's why I wanted to make it clear. I thought that's what she would have wanted. Maybe then she'd finally be at peace. They said he died by some violent crime, right? No one knows the truth. Just like with Mom. And once again, I'll be left behind.
The dead are never coming back. You have to accept that. You're on your own now. I'm not here to drag you back.
Very comforting words, Akihiko. So like, you know, I'm a realist. It's like, you're orphan now, so deal with it, kid. It's like, Jesus Christ, Akihiko, be a little bit more careful with your words.
You can stay in this place until you die if that's what you want. But if you still have the will to fight, then come back and stand on your own 2 feet.
He's right. I've known it all along. I just been lying to myself.
Why is it whenever someone hits something with their fist, it's always delayed the sound effect?
I was consumed by hatred. I couldn't face the thought of being alone. But that's exactly what happened. All this time, I've just been running away. I made up my mind. Shinjiro-san, I'll see it through to the end.
Resolution in Ken's heart has awakened a new persona. Despite him being one of the later additions to the team, he gets to have his persona evolved before quite a number of characters that were there from the beginning. What on earth is that? Nemesis has risen, given rise to Kala-Nemi. Wherever that is.
I'll be okay now, Mom. Goodbye.
Then he got hit by a bus and died. The end.
It's already been a day.
I know, I just like ruined that scene a bit there, but you know, another thought I had, you know, just one of those shower thoughts, right? It's like, imagine this, someone can have any wish ever, and they decide to go with, you know, immortality. They, you know, want to live forever. Now imagine this, the second they grant it, it's like, okay, be careful what you wish for at all. Like, hey, I'll be fine. Then they get hit by a bus or a train and end up spending eternity in a vegetative state. It's like, well, you can't die, but you can't live either, so, yeah. Back to plot.
Yes, it has.
So, where's Akihiko-san?
He said to leave Ken-kun alone, but I don't know. Maybe we should look for him.
What's your opinion?
What, do I look like the leader of this whole... I mean, I guess I am, technically, but... I'm just the leader in battle. I shouldn't be, like, in charge of everything. Oh, the controller is disconnected. God damn it. Come on, connect. This controller is a pain in the ass, you gotta say. Oh, come on, man. there we go. I remember raging really hardcore that time when I, you know, set up to record and I was feeling like already on edges, like, everything's been building up. Felt sweaty, itchy, just like it's too warm. Cats were being annoying. I was like, and then that was the final nail in the coffin. I set up everything, and then the controller didn't connect. I was like, God damn it all! Let him be.
So you agree with Akihiko then?
I can't wait any longer. I'm going right now to... Ken-kun! Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried.
I just now noticed Fuka is so short that she's about the same height, possibly even a little shorter than Ken, who is, I don't know how much younger than the rest of the group.
You were?
Amada, are you able to fight?
Look, that's all we care about, Ken. We don't care about you personally. We just want you to fight.
Yes. I won't run off again.
You know, it also comes down to this, right? When I thought about it, like, when I uploaded the previous part and it came to Akihiko's motive to keep fighting, you know, after Shinjiro died, it's like, what are we really fighting for at the end of the day? We're fighting these shadows, and it's basically like, okay, we're just fighting them, and what's the reason for us fighting them? So that we can get rid of their apathy syndrome, because they're probably influencing people and making them, you know, into a mindless state where they just kind of don't really do anything. Is that all we're fighting for? It's like, it feels like our motives are, reason we're fighting just feels a bit vague. It's just like we just kind of go into the motions.
You sure?
I'm positive.
It's all right. We can trust him.
Geez, don't make us worry like that, okay?
All right, I'll talk to the chairman. Get some rest.
You know, there's bound to be something out there, you know. In all the wacky anime and games and all that, there's gotta be a character that is a chair and a chairman at the same time. Like, are you ready to see the chairman? It's a literal sentient chair. If not, then, well, I guess it isn't too surprising, but still at the same time. It feels like one of those things where someone's thought of that random stupid idea before. Can't be just me that thought that. Risk of sounding conceited, I was right. He has the soul to work. I admire his fortitude. He may equip the archetype for the warrior. Honestly, I don't think it would suit him. The swords would be way too big for him. I think he would probably be best suited to the healer, maybe, or maybe mage. Definitely kind of mad. I mean, he uses a spear as a weapon, so maybe the knight. I don't know, but I just don't really see him as being a knight kind of person. So if you haven't played Metaphor, you're like, what the hell are you doing? Honestly, I find myself, you know, mistakenly just referring to them as personas because, you know, it's kind of a similar system, except you don't get nearly as many. Hell, there's even like a summoner lineage where you actually summon personas. You know? It's like, for example, Jack Frost, he's a summon. They don't call him Jack Frost though, they give him some really generic names like, that's just freaking Jack Frost, man. I mean, Jack Frost isn't even just in the Persona games, you know, he originated in the Shin Megami Tensei games, I'm pretty sure. You know, where they'd be called demons instead of Personas or Shadows or wherever they are, you know? So much stronger than I am, dude. I'd be so depressed, probably for like 3 days, maybe a week. What, that's all? Just 1 day? Jeez, it's nuts. If I was in this position, I'd be freaking hopeless. It's like, I felt hopeless since my mother passed last year, and I still feel hopeless about it, you know? I mean, if I was in this situation, how would I deal with this? If I were in this group, as I am now, I'd still feel like I'd probably be dismissed. I'd be a bit like Shinjiro, I guess. You know, where it's just like, yeah, I'm here, I'll help here and there, but you know, I'm not really like, or like, let's have all conversations. You know, I find that funny about myself, you know. I don't really talk to people much. It's like if you met me in real life, you'd be like, did you talk at all? Yet in video games, I talk to everyone. It's kind of the complete polar opposite of how I am in real life. It's strange. I've confirmed the metamorphosis of 2 personas, most likely the result of Shinjiro-san's death. There may be more metamorphoses to come, so I will remain in observation mode. So she's picked up on Akihiko and Ken's personas evolving. Wait. Kari, Akihiko, Fuka, and Ken upstairs. Really sorry about what happened. Could have said no, but you let me come back. I'll make it up to you guys. I should have said too. You've definitely had a change of heart. Not in the Persona 5 way. Glad Ken-kun came back. To be honest, I was really worried. I mean, there's something terrible had happened to him. Yeah, so sad all that he's been through. He's just a little kid. I mean, is his father also deceased? It seems like he's awful, basically. Let's not go to Tartarus, slave. We can go tomorrow and invite Ken-kun too. Is Akihiko in his room? No? Then where is he? Is he upstairs? Akihiko! Yeah, he's MIA right now. Where the bloody hell is he? Strange. All eyes are now on the cultural anthropologists who have predicted the recovery of absent victims. So far, all of their hypotheses have been correct. We are happy to finally have some concrete information about the syndrome. One of the anthropologists is now trying to pin down the due dates for the next victims to appear. Might as well go max out Shady What's-His-Face's persona socially. Because I'm pretty sure this one's the last one for the devil arcana. You just got every syndrome around him, and I'm like, oh. Before I actually talk to him, let's go complete that request. You seem to have completed the request. Just a moment while I check. What mahjong tile you're carrying? It's just what I requested. They really don't give you any information to go on with that, you know. It's like you go to the back alley area at the station, go up to the building that says Maha King or whatever the hell it says, and you go in there, win at rock, paper, scissors. After a certain point, anyway, because like it isn't there automatically. It's only from like a set date onwards you can do that, and I can't remember what the date was. And then you can obtain that tile. It's like they give you no clue that that's what you gotta do. It's ridiculous. Just what I requested. There's such a lovely design on it. It's a game piece, is it not? I truly appreciate your efforts. Thank you. Please accept the reward. Berserker's Seal. We've unlocked the Berserker archetype, which is, in metaphor, that's basically the late game archetype, because like you get that very late into the game. It's kind of ridiculous. And even on New Game Plus, you gotta wait until you unlock it before you can use it again. It's stupid. There's a food in your world called sushi. I might try it someday. I'm not sure how you complete the sushi one. Take that. Should I? Well, actually, let me see. Let's see what the sushi one is all about. How do we obtain sushi without spending time? It's number 38. Obtain an army sushi from the shrine. Okay. Who would have thought you go to a shrine to obtain sushi? If it passes time, though, I'm gonna be annoyed. Oh wait, god damn it, I forgot to do so. What personas do I have? Empress, Priestess, Fortune, Power, Empress, Friend, Chariot, Emperor, Lover, Star. Have I got room for one more persona, or am I gonna have to do this? Let's check. Yeah, I've got room for one more persona. I shall take out... What should I take? How about you?